Aquarius, and welcome to your December 2017 love reading. Now this is particularly for single Aquarius, so we look what's going on for you mentally, emotionally and spiritually, what advice and what you need to integrate, what the blockages are, okay? So you've got quite an interesting reading here. Emotionally, mentally, you're the Queen of Wands, okay? And it's quite interesting because one of your challenges is the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is the classic PSD card, okay? It's quite a defensive energy. There might be quite a lot of fear, Aquarius, of letting anyone into your life. Now, the reason why I jumped to that card is the Queen of Wands. Wands are the purging element. Fire transforms. And I'm wondering here, Aquarius, if you're working to mentally transform and to release some of the past hurts and wounds, okay? Because fire is ultimately the cleansing agent. It changes something from one thing to another, and I think which maybe what has to change for you, Aquarius, is, unless you really want to, I'm sorry, I really don't mean to judge anyone, I'm really not judging anyone, I'm an Aquarius, okay? There might have to be some work required on your defensiveness and how you're keeping people out. In my other decks, this guy has got a bandage on his head because he's been in the war. So maybe there's a little bit of cleansing required here. There's a little bit of transformation of past hurts. If I'm not right, you got the Star card in your general reading around relationships, which is moving to a new era. It's about moving to a new dawn, and we can only do that if we let go of that ability and that desire to defend ourselves, okay? Now, every single one of us get hurt. I really, really get you. And it's instinct to not want to let people hurt us again. But you've got the potential here mentally to transform things. I think you're in a really good mental place. You're feeling vital, alive, quite dynamic. And you can use that energy. Everything's energy. And you can use that vitality to maybe start to consider why you feel this need to keep people at bay. Okay, that might only be for some people. It's definitely for me. So there you go. Emotionally, Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is notoriously a double-edged sword. All the aces are gifts. Now with this Ace of Swords, you've got this gift of clarity. So you might have a little bit of insight, Aquarius, into your patterns, into why you're keeping love at bay, why you're not letting your guard down. Because sometimes this ace means we don't like everything that we see, that we understand why we keep people away from us. But other times we get this beautiful clarity. There's maybe someone in your life that you're seeing for the first time, as a lover potential, because spiritually you get the Lover's card, which is about union. Okay, it's about union with another person. So maybe some Aquarius are seeing someone for the first time. Maybe a little time before you didn't think this person was the right person for you, but you're suddenly seeing them with new eyes. Okay, that's one way of looking at it. Or spiritually, you're focusing on love. What you focus on grows. So be careful you're not focusing on a deficit. So rather than focusing on I want love, try and focus on having it and having already the love that you want, because that's what starts to bring it to us. Not a deficit, not the belief that love only hurts, not a belief that love isn't on my side. Try and look at your belief systems. Maybe some have to be dismantled so you can, because love hurts, but love can be absolutely wonderful, Aquarius. Yeah, I think you probably know that, but I think there's a little bit of cleansing of your belief systems that need work on here. And you've got the Fire Queen to do it. You've got the clarity to look at what's really going on a soul level for you regarding love and bringing it into your life, okay? Very exciting, because your challenge is the Rebirth card. It's a Judgment card. It's rising out the dead. There's 3 figures here coming out of a coffin, and they're giving thanks for because a new opportunities came their way. It's resurrection of your emotional love nature, Aquarius, okay? But this is your challenge, and I think it might be a challenge because of this 9 of Wands energy. Maybe there's some emotional fear going on that's not allowing you to celebrate, to give thanks, because the World card is right on top of it, which is the end of an era, the successful conclusion of a chapter of your life, and something new wants to be born. But it's a sense of disguardedness. It's preventing you from moving fully into that major arcana of that gratitude for having this new start. The 9 of Wands is a tricky card because we get hurt and we build defences, but for very, very good reasons. So there's no judgment here. But what it's saying is maybe it's safe for you to let them down. And it's a challenge though for you. Your conclusion is, first of all, I've pulled you 2 cups, the 7 of Cups, then the 9 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups again is that vague, confusing energy. I call it the brain fog. Just not being able to feel clearly or see clearly. Some lucky Aquarius might have more than one choice, by the way. You might be drawn in different directions, because the Lover's card can mean that too. But the Knight of Cups generally means an offer of love, a gift of love coming your way. I'm going to pull you another card, Aquarius. I think you've got the most intriguing reading. Challenging. You're being asked to dismantle something that you built, and you built it because of, it's always the same, past heartaches, past rejections, and you've been asked to dismantle them and let go, because you pulled a Death card, which is transformation. It's leaving behind an old identity, an old way of being, and moving on and completing that cycle. Now, we can only complete a cycle by dismantling the old beliefs and going through our feelings. Okay, you have to feel it to heal it. I want another outcome card. Give me a minute, Aquarius. Gosh, I'm intrigued by this, particularly the outcome, because the outcome, the Knight of Cups, has gone through stuff and he's overcame it. And he's holding the Grail up because he's overcame his difficulties. And then you get the new beginning. And you ended your general reading with the new beginning. Okay, we got the Tower and then the Ace. And I remember saying to you, Aquarius, something new wants to happen here. It's dismantling the old belief system so something new can happen. And this is exactly the same as here. But the challenge is working with these 9 wands that you've built around you Only you know what they are. They tend to be past rejections, so we build safety around us so we don't have to go through it again. And that's why this emotional rebirth is such a challenge for you, because you're being asked to trust love again. But you get the same outcome here as you did in your general reading. Oh my gosh, Aquarius. Okay, you can contact me directly. My email is in the About section. And I really heartfelt good vibrations to you all. I'm excited. Loads of love, Aquarius. Bye.